I was getting ready to go on a camping trip to bring you guys along and show you a new camp spot that I found. Kept hearing rocks like coming up against the house, and something told me go out and check the RV. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, I am trying to travel full-time in my 24-foot Class C motorhome, but things keep on happening. Hello, my name's Lucille. Join me as I hike, explore, and travel through this thing we call life. Welcome to my channel. So let me show you what is going on today. As you can see, I have all my cleaning supplies out. I was getting ready to go on a camping trip to bring you guys along and show you a new camp spot that I found. But things keep happening to tell me that I am not meant to be on the road right now for whatever reason. And maybe it's a blessing that my home hasn't sold. And for those of you who are new here, I do currently have my home for sale so I could travel in my RV full time, which I have been wanting to do for over 5 years now. So let me show you what's going on. And just to preface this, yesterday there were some landscapers across the street cleaning up a much needed area, and I was just inside watching TV and kept hearing rocks like coming up against the house. Didn't last for long, and something told me go out and check the RV. I don't know, I didn't. Time went on and I just didn't. So this morning, let's go outside, I'll show you. I came out here with my cleaning supplies to clean the windows and to get ready for this camping trip. And this is what I discovered. Shattered glass. So apparently when they were cleaning the area yesterday, a rock came up and hit my window and just shattered it. Of course, this is happening on like the hottest day of the summer so far. And I need to take off the frame to this window where it happened because they need to get the part number to get the right size window. So that's what I'm about to do. Hopefully I have the part to these weird screws that they use in RVs. They're just not regular screws. They're a square tip screw. So I'm hoping I have that fitting to get them off. It's never simple. So I have this DeWalt set of tips, and I just checked, and this is the one I needed, and it fits. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I need to get started to take that off so I can get this claim started. I'm really hoping that the sticker is somewhere down here, because to get to these side screws, I would have to take off this part, and I really don't want to have to deal with all that. So let's start here and hope that it's in here somewhere. It's not there. Ugh. So see, guys, this is real RV life. It's not always unicorns and rainbows. It is what it is. And this is why we're always saying it does help to be a little handy to do things like this. Of course, I'm trying to work fast because I want to get this on the books and scheduled as soon as possible. No sticker. Oh, you guys, I think I'm gonna have to remove this part. I swear. Well, it is what it is. That means I think that's gonna be the whole blind. Ugh, what a mess. Okay, guys, I am dripping sweat now. I got most of the screws detached over there. I cannot figure out what's holding it up on this side. I undid all the screws and it still won't come down. So I don't want to just pull on it and break it. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to keep tinkering around with it, see what happens. I got it. So now I'm hoping that sticker for that window part better be on there after all this. Okay, fingers crossed. Here we go. I want to get this done before that sun comes around the corner and really makes it hot. Oh, this is not a good time for my drill to start dying. So you should always have everything fully charged, because you never know when you're going to need it. Oh, where's that sticker? I don't see anything. Wow. Isn't that some crap? So now I'm thinking maybe the sticker's on the inside of this frame. So I'm going to carefully move this out and pull this whole frame out. Oh God, don't break. On the sticker. Let me show you where it is in case you ever have to do this. It's right here on the inside of the frame. So that is what I'm going to have to get a picture of to send to the insurance company to get the right size window ordered. Okay, so this is what's going on, and I think something just bit me. I got the picture of the serial numbers over to the insurance rep that I'm working with, and she's really great, really helping out here, and she's very prompt with everything. But this window is no longer being made. Isn't that great? So I am possibly going to have to get some modifications done to this, which to me means time. This is going to take longer than just putting in a whole new window, unless they can find something very similar to the same size that I already have here. Needless to say, I am not going to put any plastic to cover this quite yet. I think I'm just going to put, even though it's not secure now, oh my gosh, I really can't go anywhere. I can't leave because now I'm going to be afraid that this will get messed with if I am not here to watch the RV. You guys, I'm trapped. I am trapped. So I will say this. I'm going to continue to sleep in the RV at night. I guess I will go ahead and put plastic on it just in case it does rain, and then put a fabric across this to keep the sun and the heat from coming in. So I may have to go look for some plastic that size to really cover that up. So I will see you later after I figure out how I'm going to cover this. Luckily, it was the side that had the screen that shattered and not the other part. So here we go, guys. This is going to be a temporary fix until this can get repaired. At least this will block the sun from coming in, since, of course, that side is a side facing the sun. And I think what I'm going to do, instead of covering the inside, fingers crossed that it doesn't rain in the next few days. You know, here we are in the Arizona desert and it hasn't been raining for over a year. But now that I have a big hole in my RV, this will be the time it wants to pour down. Not even going to say that though. I rebuke that. So, what I think I'm going to do, my friend suggested this, is I am going to cut out a piece of cardboard to tape it to the inside. That way the wind doesn't try to blow it away on the outside. And then that way I don't have to worry about the tape messing up my exterior paint. And if it's on the inside, I can just duct tape it to the actual frame, because 9 times out of 10, that whole unit is going to have to be replaced. So if the duct tape ruins the frame of that window, I don't care at this point. So luckily right now, because I am packing up the house, I have boxes and lots of cardboard. Let me show you how this turned out. I think it's going to work, and hopefully they will get me in quickly to get this repaired. This is how it turned out. So see how I just taped it around the window and covered that hole, at least for now. It's just duct taped on there, and hopefully the heat won't make that come off. And I hate to say this, guys, but I think this was a blessing that this happened, because when I started duct taping everything to cover this hole, the whole window ended up pushing out. So I went around to the outside to see what was going on, and there was nothing holding the window in place. It was just popped in there. This is a lesson learned for me. If they did seal it when they installed the window, that sealant was long gone. So, lesson learned today for me. Check your seals around your windows, you guys. Make sure these windows aren't just sitting in that cutout of the RV. How dangerous would that have been if I was just driving down the road on my way to my next camp spot and that whole window just falls out? That wouldn't have been good. So I ended up putting some Eternabond on the outside, and you know that Eternabond is not going anywhere. I just put a small strip across the top to hold the window in place, and I'll show you a picture here of how it looks. I didn't want to put any on the bottom because of the decals. If for any reason when they go to replace this window and they take off that Eternabond, I'm hoping they might just be able to cut across the window frame to pull it out instead of ripping that Eternabond off, because it may pull the tape off. But at this point, I didn't care about that, because I don't want that window falling out. Most likely when I have to drive it to take it to the shop to get this fixed. It's always something, you guys. It is so hot in here. It is 96 degrees. This is why I wanted to go to a campground, to get into cooler temperatures and get a little break from sitting around this house. That's okay. This is testing my patience like nothing has in a long time, and there's nothing I can do about it. I just have to be grateful that I'm in a position where I can get this fixed. And look, this stuff still happens if you're full time on the road. If I'd have been out there on the road somewhere or at a campground, boondocking, whatever, and a rock shatters the window, somebody drives by, you never know. This could have happened while I was out there. Worst case scenario, when I turn it in to get fixed, I have to get a hotel room for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks. These are some of the things you have to consider if you're thinking about going full time. And I'm willing to do and deal with these things. I would rather deal with these problems than deal with problems I have to do with taking care of a sticks and bricks house. So that's life, and we just do the best we can. I will keep you posted. I don't know if it's going to be in this video, but I will let you know what I hear tomorrow from my insurance specialist and go from there. I was trying to take you camping. That's not going to happen. Not anytime soon. Not until I get this fixed. Okay, y'all. So it's the next day, and I just spoke to the insurance company again, and they did find somebody to make my size window for this unit. It is going to be a 2 to 3 week process, which, that's okay. I know it takes a while to get these things done on these RVs. It's just going to put a damper on me being able to get out and camp. And, well, it is what it is. So, the good thing is I don't have to turn in the RV. It can stay here on my property, and either she will send a mobile glass repair to me to install the window, or I will just take it in on the day of installation. So at least the ball is rolling. I will definitely keep you all posted. Thank you all for coming along on my journey. And when life keeps giving you lemons, you just have to deal with it. Keep putting one foot in front of the other and know that tomorrow is another day. Have a great week, and we will see what the next week has in store for me. Take care. Thanks again for being here. Peace.